All right, fight fans, here we go. This next bout is for the 170-pound title fight for the LFC. The first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a freestyle fighter with a schooled in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. With a record of 4-3, standing 6'2", weighing 170 pounds. He fights for Team Fisher's BJJ in boxing. Sponsored by Flies Gear and Bangtown Bikewear. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fishers, Indiana, here he is, Sean Shakin' Big Fallon. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a freestyle fighter with a record of 3-1, standing 6 foot tall, weighing 170 pounds. Fighting for Team James Klingerman out of Whiteland, Indiana, here he is, Brad Woods.
This is the first of two highly anticipated amateur title fights for the evening. Brad Woods in the red corner and Sean Fallon in the blue. Woods training out of Klingerman's and on the south side of Indy, and Sean Fallon training up in Fishers. This is for the 175-pound title belt for the LFC in the amateur weight class, or amateur division, I should say, advanced. Looks like Woods goes in for the takedown, and a good takedown defense by Fallon.
Yeah, after Fallon delivered a few good shots.
I can barely see Woods. He has camouflage shorts on.
Yeah, he's in there.
He's in there. Nice reversal by Woods. He's able to finish that, and he does. These guys are both in really, really good shape. Woods.
Yeah, they're both very technical as well.
Yeah. Woods obviously training at a great place as well as Fallon. So the big difference in this fight, you should see a lot more technical, a lot more working than you do in some of the novice fights. And this should be a really good matchup between these two. Nice single there by Woods, if he can finish it. And you see how Fallon hooked his foot on the side there to kind of try to prevent that, and then Woods goes back down, goes into the double and right into side control.
Right.
These guys don't give up. They're fighters and they're in good shape.
Woods taking full mount there.
Fallon in a bad position here. He needs to use that cage to try to pop up.
Woods needing to get them hooks in a position to where he can get control. Looks like he was trying to go for the rear naked choke, but was unsuccessful.
Fallon punched his way out of that one there and caught a couple from Woods on his way out, but now they're back to the center of the cage and standing up. Woods with a good left. Fallon comes back with a flurry. Immediately Woods goes for the takedown again, and it looks like he might have it. He's gonna pop his head out of there. Seems like almost always in these amateur fights, especially, anybody that goes in for a takedown, it's like the guy on top, the takedown defense is almost always going for the guillotine.
Yeah, it's just a natural reaction because, as you know, taking them down is you're putting your head down to the side.
Sure.
Of them, and it's just one of the cautions of being a wrestler and or mixing in that wrestling technique.
Again, mixed martial arts, that's why it's good to be well-rounded in all aspects. If you're a stand-up guy and that's all you've got and you go for a takedown, it looks like a lot of punches here being delivered by Woods. He's got Fallon stacked up. If you go for a takedown, you're a stand-up guy, you're going to be unsuccessful. You've got to be able to do it all. So, end of round one there. Lots of excitement there, and we'll see what round two has to bring here. James Klingerman in the ring there.
Who won that round?
Ladies and gentlemen, like to shout out.
I tell you what, that was, in my estimation, that was a difficult round to score. I might actually give it to Woods just because of the successful takedowns, even though a couple of those takedowns I feel like he kind of just fell into but finished them. So Fallon very aggressive on his feet, landed a lot of punches. I might give the slight edge to Woods on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they scored it even. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I think both fighters showed, you know, some definite skill there. I think Fallon definitely showed that that he can provide some stand-up, and then Woods, on the other hand, you know, he has the ground game. He had the takedowns. So, you know, I just can say this, that I'm glad I'm not an actual judge.
Yeah, if rounds 2 and 3 go that way, very difficult to
Here we go with round number 2.
Think it'll go to all 3 rounds?
You know, you never know. In the advanced division.
Nice kick.
In the advanced division, with the ability to ground and pound, sometimes you don't see these matches go the distance like you do in the novice division. So again, Fallon delivering some good stand-up. Woods dropping down into the takedown, and again taking Fallon down. So I mean, they are each doing their thing right now. Is what it looks like to me. And, you know, I've seen Woods fight in the past, and he's not afraid to stand up. But even being taller himself, Woods, he's the short guy in this fight. And with the utilization by Fallon of his height, that's why he's doing more striking. He's delivering some kicks. So he's doing the things that we would expect to see the taller guy to do. And, you know, rightly so, Woods is taking it to the ground to even the playing field. Right.
And, you know, Fallon's new to the Fisher's crew. He actually used to train up at Area 52 with Casey Dyer. So, you know, he's no slouch on the ground there either.
Area 52, is that where the spaceships and the UFOs and all that?
I believe so.
And all that?
Yeah. It's where the aliens train.
That's not in Indiana. That's out west.
No, that's in Indiana.
Area 52 is in Indiana now with the aliens. Am I getting this mixed up with something else? Tell me if
either that or I'm wrong.
Okay. All right. Again, it looks like Woods going in for a takedown, getting the takedown, dumps Fallon to his back. Fallon not panicking, though, when he's on his back and on the ground. Looks pretty comfortable, trying to work from the bottom position. But, you know, if Woods continues to do that type of thing, I think Fallon's in trouble. Just my opinion.
I'm going to have to disagree on that, because I think that Fallon's extremely comfortable on his back. Like I said, he's trained with you know, Casey Dyer amongst others. But you know, I don't think you can count him out on the ground. So the takedowns obviously is definitely a part of you know, Brad Wood's plan. But I'm not sure it's going to actually win the fight for him.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about us living in America. You can disagree with someone, just know you're wrong. Anyway, here we go. I'm just kidding.
As long as you recognize that.
As long as you recognize that I'm right every time I speak. Looks like these guys are kind of just stalling here, to be honest with you, against the cage. Woods, again, I'm sure looking to go to the ground, but Fallon is trying to put those hooks in. So these guys are kind of just jockeying for a position. Not a lot going on here unless I'm missing something.
I think that they're trying. They both know that they're in a difficult position, and they're just looking for the best way out of it to where they're going to come out on top.
I'm surprised there that Fallon didn't just push off. He was behind Woods, push off, and create some distance, get back to the middle of the ring, and get back to the stand-up. Well, that's what I would expect.
Well, Fallon's arm, his left arm was around the waist of Brad Woods, and Brad Woods actually was utilizing that wrist control. So
yeah,
he couldn't pull out too easily.
The National Guard Armory. Big Dad.
I got to tell you, if we don't see anything different here in round 3, this is going to be a difficult fight to score. I know that you think Fallon is doing a good job standing up, and I agree. I think with the takedowns, it gives the impressions that Woods has maybe controlled this fight more than he really actually has. This is actually a great fight. Not a super exciting fight for the fans, but technically this is a great fight. These guys are both going at it. They both want to win this belt. I say if something big doesn't happen here to change the direction of this fight in the 3rd round, then again, like you say, I would not want to be a judge. I think it's going to be difficult at best to score.
Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like I'm taking anything away from Brad Woods, because absolutely not. I think that he's definitely got his takedowns. He's doing a great job accomplishing that. It's just what damage is he doing when he gets there? And by far Fallon has got the stand-up game on lock.
And Brad Woods has a cooler haircut, so he has to get the edge. We always have to take that in consideration. These guys are looking a little gassed here, but, I mean, those punches are still coming with a little bit of velocity on them, and if either one of these guys gets caught with that, it could be in trouble. So we'll see if Woods is going for another takedown here.
Yeah, Fallon's getting his range.
Yeah.
He's doing well controlling the center of the cage. He's using his jab to keep that distance and gauge his distance.
Yeah, I think Fallon is better standing up here with Woods. Nice left, two nice lefts by Woods.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh. Woods drops just for a second, and Fallon catches him with the kick and sends him to the canvas, lights out. Looks like we have a 170-pound title champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the official time and decision, which is brought to you by Griffin's Gang. 47 seconds. In round number 2, your winner by KO, Sean